Welcome back to Paper Highlighter. In today's video, we're diving into the latest drama surrounding Loren Allen from 90.
It's the season finale of 90 Day Fiancé, and fans are already buzzing with anticipation. The show has never lacked drama, but this time, Loren has stunned everyone. Her shocking proposal to marry Faith's mother, a twist no one saw coming, has turned the entire cast world upside down. For those familiar with Loren's journey, her complicated relationship with Faith, a woman she once considered a close friend, has been a roller coaster of emotions. Over the past few seasons, Loren has shared her relationship ups and downs, but now an unexpected love triangle emerges, and it's about to change everything. Loren met Faith years ago while traveling overseas. The two hit it off instantly, and despite some cultural differences and misunderstandings, they became fast friends. However, as the years passed, Loren began to realize there was something more complicated about her feelings toward Faith's mother, Iris. Iris, an elegant and reserved woman in her late 40s, was always kind to Loren, but their relationship never progressed beyond mere politeness, until now. As Loren spent more time with Iris, she found herself drawn to the older woman's wisdom, grace, and quiet strength. What had once been admiration quickly turned into attraction. But how could Loren tell Faith, her close friend, that she had fallen for her mother? In the meantime, Faith, who was initially unaware of Loren's growing feelings for her mother, began to notice a shift in the way Loren and Iris interacted. They were spending more time together, sharing quiet moments, and something about the way they looked at each other hinted at a deeper connection. Faith, suspicious yet not understanding why, brushed it off as nothing more than platonic. However, as the days went on, Loren could no longer deny her emotions. She realized she had to make a choice: continue hiding her feelings and risk ruining both her friendship with Faith and the bond she shared with Iris, or confront the truth and take a leap of faith, no matter the consequences. One evening, after dinner with Iris and Faith at a local cafe, Loren couldn't keep quiet any longer. As they sat down to enjoy dessert, she turned to Faith. "Faith, there's something I need to tell you," Loren began, her voice shaking. Faith, sensing something serious, turned to her with concern. "What's going on, Loren? You're acting strange. Did something happen?" Loren took a deep breath. "It's about your mom," she said. I've developed feelings for her. I know this is crazy, and I didn't want to hurt you, but I can't ignore it any longer." Faith sat frozen, stunned by Loren's words. She looked at her mother, who had gone unnervingly quiet. Iris, too, was speechless, unsure how to react. Loren was certain that everything she had built with Faith could come crashing down in this moment, but she knew it was a risk she had to take. "I love your mom, Faith," Loren continued, her voice trembling. "Not just as a friend, but as something more. I want to be with her, and I think she feels the same way." A long, uncomfortable silence followed. Faith stared at Loren, her face a mixture of disbelief and shock. Finally, she stood up, excused herself from the table, and rushed out into the cool night air. Iris sighed deeply, her face flushed with embarrassment. Loren sat there, heart pounding in her chest, unsure of what to do next. She had no idea how Faith would react, whether she would hate her, disown her, or whether Iris would even reciprocate her feelings. Days passed in silence between Loren and Faith. Loren had sent countless messages, apologized repeatedly, but Faith refused to speak to her. Meanwhile, Loren's relationship with Iris had grown even more intense. They had spent hours talking about everything from their past to their hopes for the future, and through it all, Loren felt more and more certain that she wanted to be with Iris. Then one night, after a particularly emotional conversation with Iris about the uncertainty of their situation, Loren made an unexpected decision. If she couldn't have Faith's approval, then she would at least get Iris's blessing. Loren was going to take the ultimate step and propose to Iris, hoping to prove her love was genuine. At a cozy outdoor restaurant where they had often spent time together, Loren stood up in front of a stunned Iris and Faith, who had reluctantly agreed to join her for a dinner. "Iris," Loren said, voice cracking with emotion, "I know this is crazy, and it might not be what you expected, but I can't imagine my life without you. You're everything I've been searching for. Will you marry me?" The proposal hung in the air, the weight of the moment taking over the conversation. Iris looked at Loren, her eyes wide with shock and confusion. Faith, too, had gone pale, her face a picture of hurt and betrayal. She had no idea Loren would go this far. "Loren," Iris whispered, This is too much. This isn't how things were supposed to happen." Faith stood up, shaking her head in disbelief. "Mom, you can't just accept this. This is all happening too fast. Loren, I don't even know what to say to you right now." Tears welled up in Loren's eyes. "I never meant to hurt you, Faith," she said softly. "But I love your mom. I love her, and I don't want to hide it anymore." Faith's face flushed with a mix of anger and sadness. She turned away from the table, pacing in frustration. "I don't know how to handle this," she said under her breath. "I just don't." Iris, after a moment of hesitation, placed her hand on Loren's. "Loren, I care about you," she said, her voice tender. "But we need time to figure out what this means. I'm not ready to jump into anything. This isn't the way to solve everything." The conversation dragged on for hours, and by the time they parted ways, Loren was left heartbroken but resolute. She had taken the plunge. She had proposed to Iris, and though the outcome was uncertain, she knew she had been true to herself. In the weeks that followed, the tension between Loren, Faith, and Iris only grew. Faith's anger was palpable, and she refused to speak to Loren for a while. Iris, caught between the two women she loved in different ways, struggled to navigate her own feelings. Ultimately, it wasn't just Loren's proposal that shook everyone. It was the deeper questions it raised about love, loyalty, and relationships. Faith and Loren had always been close, but now their friendship seemed forever changed. Iris, too, was caught in the middle, unsure of whether she could pursue a romantic relationship with Loren or whether she should protect the family dynamic at all costs. As time went on, Loren and Iris continued to meet in secret, exploring their feelings and trying to figure out what they truly wanted. They knew the road ahead would be difficult, full of difficult conversations, healing, and possibly even the loss of relationships they had once cherished. But for Loren, the choice was clear. Love was worth the risk, even if it meant alienating herself from the people she cared about most. Faith, too, eventually began to come to terms with the reality of the situation. She reached out to Loren, her anger subsiding into cautious acceptance. The love triangle that had begun as an unexpected twist had slowly started to unravel, but the emotional journey was far from over. In the final scenes of the season, the three women sit down together for a heartfelt conversation. Loren apologizes again for the pain she caused, and while Faith still struggles to accept it all, she begins to see that Loren and Iris's love is real. As the season closes, it's unclear where the future will take them. Will Faith eventually come to accept Loren and Iris's relationship? Will Loren and Iris find a way to be together without hurting the people they care about? And most importantly, will their love survive the intense scrutiny and challenges that will come their way? One thing is certain, this shocking proposal has changed everything forever. This story would likely be spread across multiple episodes in the 90-Day Fiancé universe, blending moments of raw emotion, difficult conversations, and unexpected twists that fans would never expect. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper into any part of this.